Welcome to my channel. My name is Lindsay. If you're new here, hi, nice to meet you. I know I got some new subscribers, so awesome you're here. If you're not new here, hi, welcome back. I've missed you all so much. The last 2 months, yeah, it's been 2 months since I've posted a damn video. It's been 2 months since I posted, and some things have happened, so I'm just gonna basically do a recap of the last 2 months of my life, and I'm gonna have some updates on some things I did in October, but not really because I posted my last video in October, so it'll be like the end of October, November, and how December has been going here. Have a short little update on the rink towards the end of the video, so if you want to know what's going on with that, just stay tuned. I guess yeah, we'll get right into that. Okay, so like I said, it's been about 2 months since I posted my last video. Things have gotten kind of I don't want to say crazy, but I've just been like extremely tired for 2 months. Like, I don't know if it was depression or just the change of seasons, or you know, going through the motions of grieving my mom, and just my diabetes has been crazy. I don't know if it's like a combination of all those things, and for 2 months I was just too tired to do anything. Like, I just couldn't do anything. Now that I'm feeling better, I rechanged my diet back to keto because I was getting pretty lazy there and just eating processed junk food and cupcakes, which is not good for me, and started working out again so I can be ready for our season come January when we start practice, full-time, full-on practice for roller derby. And yeah, so now I'm feeling better, feeling human again, and I'm hoping I stay this way for a while because I really wanted to make videos, but I just couldn't. You know, I'm sure you can probably relate. The end of October was Halloween. We had took my kids trick-or-treating, and that was fun. And then I did this mystery at the museum where I was part of a murder mystery, and I got to dress up in a fun outfit and do my hair and makeup and just play a character, essentially. I really just read off a script and called it a day. Read off a script with some minimal acting capabilities because I'm not an actress. And so that was a lot of fun. If you see me looking over, it's because I have my notes over here because I can't memorize and remember everything that happened in 2 months. I started figure skate coaching again, and that's been cold on the ice, and some stuff's going on with that, but I'm not really gonna say in today's video. I got a part-time job at Sally's. I can't remember if I mentioned that in my last video, but I got a part-time job at Sally Beauty Supply here in Watertown. And I'm sure you did not know this, but 7 years ago when Sally Beauty Supply opened, I worked there. So I trained at the Brookings store, and then I worked in the Watertown store. And it was really fun, and due to a misunderstanding, I quit, and then they offered me my job back, but I didn't want it back because I already got hired at the salon I used to work for, but blah, blah, blah. That's a big story time, maybe someday, if y'all are interested in that. But I got hired out at Sally Beauty Supply, just part-time, and I've been pretty busy with that, so that's kind of fun. I come in with previous experience, so when I started working there, there was only 2 employees, and they were short staff, obviously, and the one employee didn't really know how to do resets. If you've ever worked retail, you know a reset means you set the products to a certain plan a guide that tells you where all the products go and everything. So I came in, and I think for the month of November working there, I have done I don't want to say every single reset that's needed to be done, but it's obvious they were behind on them because nothing was making sense at putting product away when truck came, and some things are empty that should not be empty. So I have been doing reset upon reset upon reset at Sally Beauty Supply, and it's kept me very busy, and I do really love it. It's nice having a part-time job again, just not being the boss of something. It's just, well, I'm not really the boss. We have an acting manager, but we don't actually have a manager, but that's a whole nother story. So yeah, the job there is going very well. I like it. And yeah, I really like being back in the retail environment, and the customers really seem to enjoy my presence being back because some of them remembered me from 7 years ago. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. So the next thing on my list here is we took a road trip as a family to Denver, Colorado, where my brother lives, and we wanted to spend a holiday with him and get out of Watertown and do something different. So we road tripped in my husband's truck to Denver, Colorado, and we had to drive around 2 different blizzards. There was one coming to South Dakota when we were going to Denver, and then there was another one coming to our area in South Dakota when we were coming back to South Dakota. But it didn't go south where we were at in Nebraska, and we, just by the time we got on the interstate at Sioux Falls is when it started to hit. So we got lucky. Very thankful that we made it home, because driving in a blizzard is not the greatest thing in the world. The interstates get kind of icy and slippery here, and it was pretty nerve-wracking. And my poor husband was tired because he was driving a lot, and we didn't really get a whole lot of sleep in Denver. But Denver was fun. We had such a great time with my brother. We went to eat at a place called Rodizio's. It's like a Brazilian grill. They had a whole like Thanksgiving buffet, and it was so nice. We had so much fun. My brother came to the hotel and jumped in the pool, played in the pool with my kids, his niece and nephew, and they just thought that was so fun. So that was really fun. I just loved it so much. So for roller derby, it's been our off season, which means the veteran skaters have not had to skate or come to practice mandatory from November to December. It's just our time to kind of rest and relax and kind of recharge our batteries. If you're an introvert, you definitely know what that means. I just read a book. It was great about being an introvert. Me and my Undead Nightmare, my teammate and friend who gave us Kit Kat, she and I had talked like in October and brought the idea to our board that, hey, we'd like to start fresh meat in November and December in the off season, since me and her still wanted to do some skating. I didn't want to stop skating completely, and just from years past, it seems like our fresh meat, when it comes to game time in April, like they're ready but not quite ready. And so I just thought it would be a good idea to say, hey, we have the auditorium for these 2 months. Not a lot of veteran skaters will want to skate, and that's okay, but fresh meat would probably have a great chance at getting their skills down for when we all start in January, and thus they can be absorbed into the team a little easier. and begin drills with the team and hitting and checking and all that fun stuff. So we started the fresh meat program for our team in November, and it's the end of December now, and things are going really great with that. We have 3 new fresh meat and 1 veteran fresh meat, as in she started as fresh meat the beginning of this year. So she started in January of this year, of 2019. And so she's just needed some extra time to build up her skill level, and we were able to hone in on helping her get those skills. So that's been really awesome, and I love her so much. I can't wait till they're all on the track with us. They're all doing fabulous. And then let's see, right now my current life consists of working at Sally Beauty Supply part-time, now working out again, keeping the house clean. Yeah, it's not too exciting. I got a new continuous glucose monitoring system from Medtronic, so that means I will hook it up to my pump, and I'll also have one of my husband's old iPhones, and I can track my pump numbers on there, my blood sugar numbers all day. So I get to do that. Let's see, what else? I restarted keto because last, I want to say even 6 months, I have been lazy AF. I have not been eating the best, and my blood sugars have not been the best either. My A1C, which is your average of approximately 3 months, is 6.7, and that's like in the 160, 180 range, and I'm not super happy about that. So had to buckle down, cut all the junk food out of my life again, all the sugar, all the crap, all that crap. So I just cut it out and was like, you know what? I don't want to freaking do this anymore. So my friend and teammate Redneck Rebel actually was like starting to kick her own butt into gear as well. And I'm like, you know, you're like an inspiration. Like, that's freaking awesome. Like, let's be accountability buddies, because I think that's awesome. And yeah, so we just want to start eating better, working out, getting stronger. I was able to go to the gym and help her get like used to the machines and learn some of them and get comfortable, because sometimes it can be even a little intimidating asking a trainer or a staff person, you know, like, how does this machine work? How much should I do? Like, how much weight should be on it? Like, it can be kind of intimidating until you get in there with like a friend who you're sort of comfortable with, and then kind of like explore it that way. So we did that, and that was awesome. And I got up at like 3:13 this morning because my blood sugar was great. I have what I call diabetic insomnia. I don't know if that's a thing, but I can't sleep because I have so much energy when my blood sugar is good. So I think that means I'm in nutritional ketosis as well, because I have been only eating 1 or 2 meals a day. I haven't been starving myself. It's just I don't need to eat all the time. Like, I don't. So I've been having like a lot of energy, but I did come home after my workout and I was kind of tired again. So I did like fall asleep again for another hour and 15 minutes till I had to wake the kids up. But it felt good. I really like going in the morning because there's like nobody at the gym, and that's how I like it. So I can get my stuff done and get out of there and get home and do all my stuff. One big dramatic thing that has happened in the last 2 months, and yeah, it's kind of hard to talk about because it really sucked, but it's not something to be judged badly for either, because it's just a nuisance that happens. But the week before Thanksgiving, I discovered we had bed bugs. I'll put the screenshot here of my Facebook post with the little picture that was like, what's this bug? Because in all honesty, I had never seen a bed bug in person before, you know. And I know you can Google it, but I like word of mouth stuff. So I posted, I was like, what's this picture of this bug here? Like, I don't know. And I got a million comments saying, oh my God, that's a bed bug, that's a bed bug, that's a bed bug. So we got freaking bed bugs. You know, it sucks, but they're just a nuisance, kind of like head lice, but like with superpowers is like what I like to say. And granted, it sucks. And as you can see, my couch is not here. So we have actually been treating it ourselves. And we did a heat treatment upstairs in our bedroom, and we sprayed and we cleaned everything that could go in the washer and dryer has. If it has not, it's in a plastic bag, and I still have to go through some stuff downstairs. But I honestly think after like researching and stuff and talking with my husband and my friend Katie, who reached out to me and offered some great advice, we have been dealing with it by ourselves. So we're okay with that. I know it's gonna sound weird because bed bugs are really invasive, but we think it's like an isolated case because they were upstairs and we didn't find very many of them in our room. Steven found none of them in Claire's room. They were getting bit on the floor in Liam's room, and they were getting bit on our couch. So we're not, you know, like, we don't know where they came from. We don't know how long we've had them, because we've just been living our life. We tried the heat treatment downstairs before we left to Denver, and it just didn't get the house hot enough. Because then we sat on the one chair that wasn't covered up in plastic, and Claire found one on her. I sat on my computer chair and found one on me. Like, they were hungry because we were gone all week. So bed bugs come out when they're hungry, and they're nocturnal, so they come out at night too. I've learned so many facts about bugs that I don't care to know, but I know now, so great. But yeah, so bed bugs are a pain in the butt, but they happen, and I'm actually really thankful that our house is the way it is, because we do not have any other furniture besides our couch and our 2 chairs. I threw my computer chair, I think I got it for free anyways from something, and a long time ago, and it's cold out and I just don't care, so I just threw it outside. Like, that night I was like, F it, getting rid of this chair, don't even need it. I mean, bed bugs are a pain in the butt, but they're not life or death. They're annoying because they bite and blah blah blah, getting your stuff, but yeah, like, they're really, compared to some other things in life, they're really not the worst things in the world. I have been through I have been through more worse things in the world than the bed bug situation has presented itself to me. So right now, since cold kills bed bugs, it has to be at least 0 degrees for 4 days in a row, and it's like a deep freeze in South Dakota for a couple weeks ago, and so we're just leaving the furniture outside for a while because it'll get cold enough, and it has gotten cold enough to where it can kill them. Like, they freeze from the inside. If you want to know how bed bugs die, just look it up on YouTube, because that's where a lot of information is at. But we couldn't really bug bomb our house because we have all our pets. Haven't found any at all in the den, but there's, again, like, not a big infestation. Haven't found any anywhere else in my house, just on our furniture where we sit, because they like to hide and nest in these things. But I've cleaned everything anyway. Anyways, so that's what's been going on with that. Got myself a fancy new chair. Okay, it's not really that fancy, but you know, $25 chair from Walmart, go me. And now we've made it to the portion where I talk about the skating rink, which is the majority of the reason why you guys subscribe to my channel, I'm sure. And I hate to disappoint you, but I think we've run into a roadblock into getting this building that I thought we were gonna get, and it sucks. I hate it so much, but I think I just might have to take a pause on it. The building I want has a row of columns in it, and I would only need to remove about 5, but I need to put in a support beam, and that might not work in this building, let alone trying to find an engineer to get in the building to actually tell me if it'll work or not has been nearly impossible. So, and yeah, trying to find a contractor for construction estimates. Nobody gets back to me in my town, and I live here, and I want to start a business here, and I want to give them business, but apparently nobody cares. So I think I don't know, I want to take a pause on it and just see if any other buildings pop up, or I don't know, talk to somebody, because I cannot fund $1 million building right now. Or maybe I need to start smaller and build up from there. I just really don't know. So I'm so mad because it's stuff I can't even help. Like, I can't even help the building situation in Watertown. So, you know, there's that, whatever. But as far as more rink updates, I'll keep everyone updated as much as possible. As far as content goes on my channel, just tell me what you guys would like to see, because I have a lot of aspects in my life that just very diverse, I guess. I don't do just roller skating, believe it or not. So if there's anything else you'd like to see, let me know. I do have, I think, footage from when I skated 40 miles on roller skates outside before the weather got crappy. I thought that would be a fun video to get edited now that I feel human again. But again, throw it in the comments below if you'd like to see. And I want to say thank you guys for sticking around, and thank you for subscribing if you're new. Make sure to say hi in the comments below. Tell me if you have any fun updates in your life, and if you've ever dealt with bed bugs or any invasive species of bugs, tell me what you did to remedy the situation. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. Subscribe, ring the bell, do all that jazz, so you can be notified when I upload more videos, which I'm not gonna say when, I'm just gonna say when I do, so then we can all go on this crazy journey together. But I am gonna go. I've got some stuff to clean and some breathing to do. I don't think I breathed that whole time during that video. But thank you guys so much. I love you a lot, and I will talk to you later. Bye.